Hey everybody, what's going on? I am Gregg Sussman, joined today by Megan Nunez of FanDuel to bring us back into the Sweet 16 and give us her favorite bets for this weekend. What's going on, Megan?
Not a whole lot, just trying to produce some winners for y'all out there.
So we begin once again here in the Pac-12, and we go back to the Beavers of Oregon State. They're plus 6.5 here this week, trying to make the Elite Eight after going on this crazy winning streak through the Pac-12 and now through the first weekend of the NCAA tournament. Can the Beavers pull it off? I don't know. But Megan thinks at least they cover. Why do you think so here, Megan?
So this game is just hard to comprehend, let alone cap. If you would have told me that either of these teams would have been in the Sweet 16, I would have told you you are absolutely crazy. I want to go ahead and tip my cap to Cameron Kurtwig. He was and looked like the best player on the court when they played Illinois. He absolutely decimated the Illini and my future, and I have not seen a performance like that from someone in a very long time. However, I think 6.5 is still a lot for this Beavers team. That Loyola Chicago team knew that they were playing Illinois. I think Sister Jean could maybe be a witch and not a sister if they play with that consistency again coming into this game with the Beavers. The Beavers have covered their last 8 games as underdogs, being 5.5-point underdogs, the last 8 straight. So I'm going to go ahead and continue this little run that the Beavers have going, and I like them to cover the 6.5.
Both of these teams have really been on runs as of late. Loyola Chicago defeating Illinois, Oregon State doing their job against Cade Cunningham and OK State. So one of these two teams going to the Elite Eight, but Megan believes Oregon State's going to cover once again. Next up for us, the Florida State Seminoles are 2.5-point underdogs against the Michigan Wolverines. Wolverines are still expected to be without Isaiah Livers, and they had to pull away late to get by your LSU Tigers, but clearly you weren't impressed.
So look, the Big Ten have been choke artists except for Michigan. And they had to play an extremely physical game against my Tigers. And as you said, they ended up victorious. However, I think it's going to be a little bit different for this Florida State team. This Florida State team is big. They showed their full potential in the second half of that Colorado game, scoring like 42 points. They're going to be able to get stuff off the glass, and Hamilton is going to have defensive plays that are going to keep these Michigan guys on their toes. I think this number might get to 3, maybe even 3.5, because I know people really love Michigan. And, you know, they, as I said, the Big Ten have choked. So Michigan is their only hope. But I like the Noles at plus 2.5 and possibly 3 or 3.5 later in the week.
Florida State's a team that's been there before. Leonard Hamilton, certainly a coach that has been as well. Juwan Howard, not so much with Michigan, but his team very, very talented. If not the most talented team in the country. They got by LSU. We'll see what they can do here against Florida State. Megan taking Florida State with the points. Well, we just talked about Michigan, who beat your LSU Tigers. Now let's talk about Alabama, who beat my Maryland Terrapins. And it wasn't just a beating, it was a beat down. Alabama now moves on to the Sweet 16 to take on the UCLA Bruins. And we talked a few moments ago about how the Pac-12 has been incredible this postseason. So is Alabama. You look at what they did here against Maryland. It was ridiculous. They're now 6.5-point favorites in this Sweet 16 game. You think these threes are going to continue to drop for the Crimson Tide?
I do. This game was something that I had been, like yesterday I was looking and I was like, you know, the Pac-12 has been money, UCLA, I've 5.5 points, always these points in these tournaments always are just so tempting. But when I really looked at how Alabama has been producing, they have been clicking on all cylinders. Their offense has been incredible. Their defense has been unstoppable. Their rebounding capabilities. It seems like this team has everything going in the right direction for them. Yes, it's March, I understand, but I think that Alabama clears this one and clears it big.
As you said, UCLA has been able to just not hang around, but get by and win in this tournament, going all the way from the first 4 here into the Sweet 16. We'll see. They have a tough match against Alabama, who, as Megan said, their offense and defense both firing on all cylinders right now. We'll see if it can continue and move them into the Elite Eight. That's going to do it for us here at the FanDuel Hurry Up. Megan, we appreciate the time. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you. Good luck to y'all as well.
Thank you so very much. Tomorrow on the show, we'll be joined by Jim Sonis as we continue to take a look and get ready for opening day, which is just 1 week from tomorrow. For Megan Nunez, I'm Gregg Sussman. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the NBA games tonight. I'll see you back here tomorrow for another edition of the FanDuel Hurry Up.